Okay. Good morning to one and all. So, in the previous lecture, we have started our course, that is a subject, that is electrical machine first. In that, we have discussed about the scheme of that subject. Also, we have discussed the PO, that is program outcome, then program specific outcome, and program specific objective also. Okay. Then we have also seen regarding the central idea, that is about the title of the subject, why the title it can be given as a electrical machine, and what is the importance of this subject. This point we have already covered in the previous lecture. Now we will see the remaining part in the previous lecture, that is course outcome and detailed syllabus of this subject, and then we will see the construction and construction of a DC generator. That is, we will start the unit number first, that is DC generator, and we will see the construction of that. Okay. Now see the course outcome. That means after completing this course, that is after completing this electrical engineering, this electrical machine subject. So at the end of this course, students will be able to, that means you will be able to explain the working principle. म्हणजे तुम्हाला वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल एक्सप्लेन करायला आलं पाहिजे. देन एक्सप्लेन द कन्स्ट्रक्शन अँड ऑपरेशन ऑफ डीसी मशीन. सो ऑल्सो वी विल सी टुडे व्हाट इज द कन्स्ट्रक्शन अँड ऑपरेशन ऑफ डीसी मशीन. देन ऑल्सो वी विल डिस्कस that is single phase and three phase transformer. So this is also, you should know, this is the course outcome first. Then solve the numerical problem and analyze the performance of DC machine. Solve the numerical problem and analyze the performance of DC machine through different types of characteristics. That means you should aware about the characteristics of DC machine, like a DC generator as well as DC motor. Then apply the knowledge of testing and application of DC machine. Okay, so you should apply the knowledge of testing and application of DC machine. So this is one of the course outcome. So you should apply the knowledge and perform the different types of tests on the DC machine, and whatever it can be used or which application it is suitable. So this can be identified by using testing. Now see, next one course outcome is that use different types of connection, develop the equivalent circuit and its phasor diagram of a transformer, and analyze their performance by conducting a test. Okay, so by conducting, for example, I will tell that open circuit test, or it may be short circuit test. Short circuit test of the transformer, as well as OC test is nothing but open circuit test of the transformer. By conducting these types of different types of tests, we will develop the equivalent circuit of that machine. Either it may be DC generator, or it may be DC motor, or it may be transformer, and we will draw its phasor diagram. So this is the course outcome. Now we will see the detailed syllabus. See, this subject, it will contains a total of 5 units. Okay, so 3 unit in the first section and the 2 units in the second section. Okay, the first section contains 3 units and the second section contains 2 units. So in the first section there are 3 units. Like first one unit is nothing but DC generator, second one unit it is nothing but DC motor, and the third one unit is nothing but testing of DC machine. Okay, so these are the 3 units which are under the section first. In section second, the single phase transformer, that is unit number 4, is nothing but single phase transformer, and unit number 5, it is nothing but 3 phase transformer. Okay, so this subject, it will contain a total 5 units. In that first section there are 3, and in the second section there are 2. So hello, in that, in first section, unit number first is nothing but DC generator. So this unit having an lecture, number of lecture is nothing but 8. So see the unit content of this unit number first, that is a DC generator. In that, the construction of DC generator, basic principle of working, that means how it works. Then EMF equation, it is one derivation. Then types of winding, that is types of armature winding, characteristics and application of different types of DC generator. Okay, so before discussing the characteristics, we want to discuss the types of DC generator. There are different types of DC generator. After discussing the types, then we will discuss the characteristics of each and every machine, that is different types of DC machine. Then EMF build up process in a DC shunt generator. So how EMF it can be built up in a DC shunt generator, it will be here. Then what is the effect of armature reaction, demagnetizing and cross magnetizing MMF and their estimation. So demagnetizing and the cross magnetizing MMF and their estimation. Then remedies to overcome the armature reaction. So there are some of the remedies, in Marathi we can call it as a upay. Okay, so remedies to overcome the armature reaction. And last one point is that commutation process. Okay, so these are the unit content of unit number first. Then second unit, it is nothing but DC motor. So this subject, it is very interesting. It is totally based on the machine, generator, motor and transformer. Okay, so again unit second, unit content of the unit number second is that principle of working, that is principle of working of DC motor, significance of back EMF. That means what is meant by back EMF, we will see what is the equation of back EMF and their significance. Then torque equation of DC motor, types of DC motor, then losses and its efficiency, how the losses can be found out and how the efficiency can be find out. So these losses and efficiency. Then condition to obtain the maximum efficiency. What is the condition to obtain the maximum efficiency? Then characteristics of DC motor, that is different types of DC motor characteristics. Then selection of DC motor for various application, how the motor it can be selected in the various application. Then selection of DC motor for various application. Then starting of DC motor. Okay, so starting of DC motor in that type of starter, like a 3-point starter, 4-point starter. Then speed control technique of DC shunt and series motor. So speed control, that means how the speed of the DC machine or DC motor it can be controlled. So this is the speed control technique in case of DC shunt and DC series motor. So these are the unit content of unit number second. Now unit third, that is testing of DC machine. So in testing of DC machine, we want to perform the test like a direct and indirect method of testing. So direct method of testing as well as indirect method of testing. Then we will perform a brake test, then Swinburne test, and last one test is nothing but Hopkinson test. Okay, so this is the Hopkinson test. So these are the testing or different types of testing we want to perform on DC machine. So this is the section first. It will contain these 3 units. Now in section second, unit number 4 is that single phase transformer. Okay, so unit number 4, it is nothing but a single phase transformer. Again in single phase transformer, it will contain a transformer construction and its type, how the transformer it can be constructed and its type. Then EMF equation, then the voltage rate ratio as well as kV rating. So kV rating of the transformer. Then transformer on a no load and load condition with its phasor diagram. Losses and efficiency, condition for maximum efficiency in case of transformer. Then transformer equivalent circuit, effect of different types of load on power factor. What is the effect of resistive load, inductive load as well as capacitive load on the power factor? And then testing polarity test. So in that testing, the polarity test, open circuit test, short circuit test, then parallel operation and auto transformer. Okay, parallel operation and auto transformer, these are the unit content of unit number 4, that is single phase transformer. And the last one unit is that 3-phase transformer. Unit 5 is nothing but 3-phase transformer. So this unit it will contain a special construction feature. So before that, importance of 3-phase transformer, why we need the 3-phase transformer and or what type of special construction it can be used in the three-phase transformer. Then three-phase transformer connection, different types of connection is there. Then labeling of transformer terminal. So transformer terminal, how the transformer terminal it can be labeled. Then star star connection, delta delta connection, star delta connection, delta star connection, delta zigzag star, star zigzag star, and vector group. Okay, so these are the different types of connection. Then choice of transformer connection. Okay, which types of connection is better, or which types of connection is used mostly. So this is nothing but choice of transformer connection. Magnetizing inrush current. What is meant by magnetizing inrush current? Then three winding transformer. Okay, three winding transformer and its equivalent circuit. Then open delta connection, that is PV connection, and then 3 to 2 phase conversion, it is called as Scott connection. And last one point is that on off load tap changing transformer, on off load tap changing transformer. Okay, so these are the unit content of unit number 5, and this subject, it will contain this 5 unit. Okay, so these all our unit are very interesting, and it's very easy. Okay, just you should understand the concept. After understanding concept, we will solve the problem is also easily. And so this is very interesting. Now we will see the which types of textbook, or which textbook and reference book it can be preferred for studying this subject. See the textbook in that: electrical machine, Tata McGraw-Hill publication, I.J. Nagrath and D.P. Kothari. Then electrical machine, 3rd edition, Tata McGraw-Hill publication, S.K. Bhattacharya. Then theory and performance of electrical machine, S.K. Katria, Sons and J.B. Gupta. So these are the textbook. Again, last one book is nothing but a textbook of electrical technology, volume 2nd, S. Chand publication, B.L. Thereja. So this book, it is the textbook. Now the reference book, there are electrical machinery, 6th edition, 2002, Tata McGraw-Hill, Fitzgerald, C. Kinglesey, S.D. Humans. Then electrical machinery, Khanna Publishers, P.S. Bimra. Electrical machine, Dhanpat Rai, Sons, Asfaq Hussain. Then theory and performance of electrical machine, S.K. Katria and Sons, J.B. Gupta. And last one book is that principle of electronics, principle of electronic machines, power electronics, so PC Sen. So these are the reference book. You should take a screenshot of this book, and if you want to take the book on the library, just search or take a B.L. Thereja, or it may be P.S. Bimra, or it may be I.J. Nagrath, J.B. Gupta, whatever it may be. Okay, so these are the textbook and these are the reference book. All of you take a screenshot of this, so it is useful to you while studying. Now, so these are the unit content. Now we will move through the actual. Okay, all of you visible? This one screen is visible, no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. See, we will see our construction part, or we will start unit number 1st, that is DC generator. So electrical machine first, in that unit first is that DC generator. So first of all, we will start as per our syllabus unit content, we will start the construction and working principle. So in that, first of all, we will see the construction. Okay, now see this unit content and syllabus we have already covered. Now see, before discussing about the construction, we will see the basic laws that we have already you have already studied in your 12th class. Okay, so basic law, in that I think you people already know the Faraday's law. Have you know the Faraday's law? Mahite kunala? Hello? Anyone? Yes, Have you know anyone? So Faraday's law, that is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. The DC generator, it will be works on the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So there are two Faraday's law, that means statement of first law and statement law second law. So whenever the conductor cuts the magnetic field, then the EMF, it can be induced in that conductor, or it may be C, Faraday's first law. I think this basic law you people already know. And the DC generator, it will be works on the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So see, the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction is that it states that when a conductor moves in the magnetic field, it will cuts the magnetic lines of force which induces an electromagnetic force in the conductor. Okay, see, first law, here it is, this one is the first law. It states that when a please mute Mahesh. Okay, so see, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, in that Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, in that the first law statement of first law, that is, it states that when a conductor moves in a magnetic field, it cuts the magnetic lines of force and it will induce an electromagnetic force in that conductor. Or we can say like that, whenever a conductor cuts the magnetic lines of force, then EMF is induced in a conductor. Okay, whenever a conductor cuts the magnetic lines of force, then EMF is induced in a conductor, or electromagnetic force, it can be induced in the conductor. It is the first Faraday's law. Okay, it is the first Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. And the second law is that the magnitude of this induced EMF, that means magnitude of this induced EMF, suppose EMF, it can be represented by E. Okay, the magnitude of induced EMF, it will be depends upon rate of change of flux cutting or the rate of change of flux linkage with that of conductor. Okay, that means the magnitude, it should be directly proportional to rate of change of flux, or rate of change of flux is nothing but d phi by dt. I think in your 12th class you have already studied this Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. DC generator, it will be works on this principle. या प्रिन्सिपल वरती वर्क करतं ते, the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. First one law is that it states that whenever a conductor cuts the magnetic lines of force, then EMF, that is electromagnetic force, it can be induced in that conductor. See, it states that when a conductor moves in the magnetic field, it cuts the magnetic lines of force which induces an electromagnetic force EMF in that conductor. And the magnitude of this induced EMF, second law, the magnitude of induced EMF, suppose magnitude we have represented E, the magnitude of this induced EMF, it is directly proportional to rate of change of flux. Rate of change of flux is nothing but d phi by dt, that is rate of change of flux with respect to time. Rate of change of flux linkage with that of conductor. So with respect to time, that means this is the second law, and this equation, this is the second law equation. Okay, now this EMF will cause a current to flow in the conductor when the circuit, it can be closed. Okay, so this EMF, it will cause due to that EMF, when EMF, it can be induced in that conductor, and if this circuit, it can be closed, then current start flowing from that circuit. Okay, so when the circuit, it can be closed, then the current, it will be start flowing to that circuit. Hence, the most basic to essential part of the generator is that first one is nothing but magnetic field, and second one is that nothing but a conductor which moves inside the magnetic field. Okay, बघा काय सांगितलेलं आहे, कंडक्टर मूव्स इन द मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड, म्हणजे कंडक्टर असेल, कंडक्टर, so it is nothing but like one of the copper wire, or it may be armature. We can see it is the one, conductor is nothing but करंट कॅरिंग कंडक्टर म्हणजे आपल्याला थोडक्यात कॉपर वायर कन्सिडर करूया आपण. ओके, सो दिस कंडक्टर इफ इट इज मूव्हिंग, कंडक्टर if it is moving inside the magnetic field. Do you know the natural magnet? Suppose I have represented here natural magnet having an N pole and S pole. Okay, so we will see actual detail principle. See, N pole and S pole. तुम्ही natural magnet बघितलेत, म्हणजे आपला चुंबक बघितलेला आहे, N pole and S pole. So if there are opposite pole, then it will be attract to each other. If there are same pole, then it will be repel each other. Okay, so हे principle तुम्हाला already माहिती आहे. Suppose any one of the conductor, it can be placed in a magnetic field. एखादा conductor magnetic field मध्ये place केलेला आहे. The magnetic field either created by a electromagnet, that means either created by a permanent magnet, or it can be created by a electromagnet, that means it can be created by a artificial. Okay, so do you know that if here it is N pole, here it is S pole, if these magnetic lines of force, it will be passing from N pole to S pole, N pole कडून S pole कडे pass होतात magnetic lines of force. If this conductor, it will be placed in that magnetic field, या magnetic field मध्ये place केलेला आहे, and this conductor, it will be moving, that means it will be rotating. Okay, so when it will be rotating and it will cut this magnetic lines of force, then EMF is induced in that conductor. तर या कंडक्टर मध्ये काय होईल, EMF induce होईल, that is E. Okay, so we will see details. Do you know that DC generator, it is nothing but, first of all, DC generator definition, I think you people know generator definition is nothing but, generator, it is an electromechanical device which converts which energy into which energy. Generator कोणत्या एनर्जी कडून कोणत्या एनर्जी कन्वर्ट करतं?
Mechanical energy.
Okay, mechanical energy, it can be converted into electrical energy. So that means the input of that generator, it is in the mechanical form. Mechanical form म्हणजे बघा, हा कंडक्टर आहे, कंडक्टर मुव्हिंग आहे असं कन्सिडर केलेलं आहे, म्हटल्यानंतर याला काहीतरी मुव्हिंग पार्ट करण्यासाठी एक मेकॅनिकल एनर्जी पाहिजे. Okay, so this conductor, it can be moving, so the input of that conductor, it is nothing but mechanical energy, and it will induces an EMF. The EMF induce करते, so it is nothing but output of that conductor is nothing but electrical energy. Okay, so in that, the main important two essential part is that one magnetic field, it may be either a permanent magnet ची magnetic field असेल, or it may be a electromagnet ची magnetic field असेल, and the conductor which are moves inside the magnetic field. त्या magnetic field मध्ये conductor जे काय move होतात, this conductor. Okay, so this is just I will show you details in the next when we will discuss regarding the working principle. So this is the basic law. Then second one, that is Lenz law. Okay, so Lenz law, it can be states that the direction of the current induced in the conductor by a changing magnetic field as per the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction is such that the magnetic field created by the induced current opposes the initial changing magnetic field which produced in it. See, so म्हणजे Lenz law, what is the statement of Lenz law? So this statement, it can be related to direction of current induced, म्हणजे करंट कोणत्या डायरेक्शन ने इंड्यूस होतोय in that conductor if a changing magnetic field as per the Faraday's law नुसार आपण करंट इंड्यूस होतोय असं सांगितलं. So this direction of induced current is such that the magnetic field created by the induced current, it will opposes the initial changing magnetic field. त्या induced current मुळे क्रिएट होणारं मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड असेल, so this magnetic field, it can be opposition to that of initial changing magnetic field. Okay, initial changing magnetic field is nothing but, suppose EG, that is generated EMF असेल. Okay, and suppose we can call it as a terminal voltage is nothing but V. Okay, so this EG and V are in opposite direction, or it may be, it will be opposes, induced current, it will be opposes when initial changing magnetic field which produce it. Okay, so this induced current, it will be opposite to each other. easy, suppose easy upward direction असेल, then V, it will be in the downward direction. So it is nothing but opposition. It will flowing in opposition. It is nothing but a Lenz law. So these are the basic law. Now we will see the construction. Okay. Okay. See the construction of a DC generator. Construction of a DC generator. It mainly consists of one of the generator. Consider one generator. It will be mainly consist of a magnetic field system, then armature, commutator, and brush gear. And the other part, see, this is the construction. This will be the construction. Now it mainly consists of three parts. First one is nothing but magnetic field. Second one is nothing but armature. Third one is nothing but commutator and brush gear. And the other part of DC generator are magnetic frame, yoke, pole core and pole show, field or exciting coil, armature core and winding, brushes, end housing, bearing and shaft. Okay. So see, I will show figure. See here. See, here it is. This is nothing but a basic part of the DC generator. Basic part of the DC generator. In that basic part, this is nothing but a basic part. See here. Here it is. This is nothing but outermost part of this machine. It is nothing but frame, or it is called as yoke. See here. Here it is frame or yoke is given. Okay. Construction diagram baga. This is the cut section of DC machine. DC machine चा हा एक कट सेक्शन आहे, म्हणजे मधूनच मशीन कट केलेले आहे. म्हणजे आपल्याला ऑल पार्ट अंडरस्टँडिंग करण्यासाठी जस्ट वी टेक अ वन कट सेक्शन. सी द outermost part of the machine, it is nothing but frame or it is called as yoke. Then in that the armature conductor, it is one important point. Then in that commutator, field winding and the brushes. See here. Here it is commutator segment is there. Then here it is pole show. We will see detail what is meant by pole show, and in between that here it is shaft. Okay. See, firstly, there are two main part in that DC generator. First one is the stator part and second one is that rotor part. Okay. म्हणजे जो part rotate होतोय तो part, and stator part is nothing but it is one stationary part. Stationary part आणि त्याच्यामध्ये आपण एक rotating part म्हणजे rotating part shaft वरती mount करतोय. So this is nothing but one of the rotating part, one of the stationary part, one of the rotating part. So see, this is the diagram. One frame, outermost part of this machine, it is called as frame. Then interpole. What is meant by interpole and what is meant by poles? Here it is. These are the main pole and these are the shows. Here it is. Pole show is represented. This one is nothing but a pole. This one is nothing but pole. Then here it is C, N pole, N pole. Here it is S pole, S pole. Okay, N, S, N, S. So these are the pole. Around that pole, there are field winding. It can be wound. Then commutator. That means above the shaft, the commutator it can be mounted. Then there are commutator segment is there, and in between two pole, N and S pole, there are some of the interpole it can be introduced. So these are the some of the construction part. We will see the function of each and every part. प्रत्येक पार्टचा आपण function बघूया. Why this part is necessary? See here, the magnetic field system. That means a field system. The magnetic field system, it is a stationary part and it is fixed part of the machine. It will produce the main magnetic flux, and the magnetic field system consists of main frame or yoke, pole core and pole show, and field or exciting coil. See here, main magnetic field. Magnetic field is nothing but here it is field winding. Okay, see, this is nothing but magnetic field or it is nothing but field winding. Hey, काय? This one, it is nothing but a field winding. Now this field winding. So this field winding, it is on the stator part. इथं जो आहे इथून इथपर्यंतचा हा जो काय पार्ट असेल, दिस पार्ट इज नथिंग बट रोटर पार्ट. हा आहे तो रोटर आहे. ओके. नाव दिस आउटर मोस्ट पार्ट म्हणजे हे पोल शो पासून इथपर्यंतचा जो काय पार्ट असेल, सो दिस इज नथिंग बट स्टेटर पार्ट. नाव इन बिटवीन रोटर अँड स्टेटर देअर आर सम ऑफ द एअर गॅप. या दोन्हीच्या मध्ये एक सम ऑफ द एअर गॅप असेल. सियर या दोन्हीच्या मध्ये एअर गॅप असतो. दॅट मीन्स स्मूथली रोटेट द रोटर. What is the function of air gap? We will see next. See the field winding. Field winding कशावरती? स्टेटर वरती का रोटर वरती? Please tell me. Field winding are either in the stator or rotor.
Stator.
Stator part. Okay. See, field winding it can be on the stator part, and here it is pole. So suppose this is a 4-pole machine. N pole, S pole, N pole, S pole. That means 4-pole machine. Around that pole, the field winding it can be वुंड. वुंड म्हणजे गुंडाळणे, म्हणजे फील्ड वाइंडिंग काय केलेली असते त्याच्यावरती गुंडाळलेली असते. सो दिस इज द फील्ड वाइंडिंग. व्हॉट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ फील्ड वाइंडिंग? सो इट विल क्रिएट अ मेन फ्लक्स और इट विल क्रिएट अ फील्ड लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स. बघा जर हे नॅचरल मॅग्नेट असतील, इफ इट इज नॅचरल मॅग्नेट म्हणजे एन पोल आणि एस पोल असेल. डू यू नो दॅट आपले जे काय नॅचरल मॅग्नेट आहे that means n pole and s pole, so there are some of the lines of force in between that pole. त्या दोन पोलच्या मध्ये काय असतात? लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स असतात. सो दिस लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स इज नथिंग बट फील्ड और इट मे बी फ्लक्स. ओके. सो बघा आपल्याला हे दिसतं का? एन आणि एस पोल मध्ये सपोज अपोजिट पोल असतील तर देअर इज अट्रॅक्शन. त्या दोन्ही मध्ये अट्रॅक्शन होतं. चुंबक एकमेकाकडे आकर्षले जातात किंवा ओढले जातात, माहिती आहे ना? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if there are same pole, that means S pole and S pole दोन्ही साइडचे चुंबक. सपोज तुम्ही जर पट्टी चुंबक घेतला, सपोज here it is an one पट्टी चुंबक and here it is an one strip चुंबक or it may be strip magnetic field. हा N pole आहे, याचा हा S pole आहे. Okay, if here it is also N pole, here it is also S pole. In between that N pole and N pole there is a repulsion. म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये काहीतरी फ्लक्स लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स आहेत. त्या फोर्स मुळे ते एकमेकापासून रिपल होतात किंवा ते दॅट मीन्स अवे फ्रॉम दॅट. आणि इफ देअर आर अपोजिट पोलॅरिटी और अपोजिट पोल इज देअर, then there is attraction. That means in between that pole there is some of the flux lines of force, or it may be there is some of the flux it can be presented, or lines of force it can be present. So see similarly the field winding, इथं आपण मशीन मध्ये जी field winding यूज करतोय, different types of motor is there. If there are permanent magnet DC motor असेल, that is PMDC motor. So in PMDC motor there are we use the permanent magnet. म्हणजे आपला जो काही नॅचरल मॅग्नेट आपण यूज करतो. सो वी वॉन्ट टू इन्क्रीज द कॅपॅसिटी ऑफ जनरेशनची कॅपॅसिटी यूज इन्क्रीज करण्यासाठी आपण इलेक्ट्रोमॅग्नेट और इट मे बी आर्टिफिशियल मॅग्नेट क्रिएट करतो. सो आर्टिफिशियल मॅग्नेट इट कॅन बी क्रिएटेड लाइक दिस. हियर इट इज वन N pole. Around this pole the winding it can be wound. So this is the function of field winding, is that create the magnetic lines of force or create the field. Okay, magnetic lines of force काय करायचं? क्रिएट करायचं. सो N pole to S pole याचे जे काही लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स असतील, सपोज N पासून S कडे दॅट मीन्स मूव्ह होत असतील, लाइक दिस मॅग्नेटिक फोर्स. सो दिस इज द फंक्शन ऑफ फील्ड वाइंडिंग, इज दॅट क्रिएट अ मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड or the magnetic lines of force. Okay, now second one part is that, see the magnetic frame and yoke. So what is mean a yoke? The outermost hollow cylindrical frame to which main poles and interpoles are fixed. Okay, जो काय outermost part आहे, मी आता सांगितलं yoke किंवा फ्रेम म्हणतो आपण त्याला. So this outermost part of this machine, which is hollow and it is cylindrical like structure, to which main poles and interpoles are fixed. त्याला main pole आणि interpole काय केलेत? फिक्स केलेत. And by means of which the machine is fixed to the foundation is known as yoke. Okay, so this machine it can be fixed to the foundation, so that it is called as, it is nothing but a frame. So it will provide a mechanical strength to that of magnetic field that means pole as well as interpole. म्हणजे mechanical strength provide करते ते. So it is nothing but it is called as yoke, and it is made up of, so it will be made up of a cast iron, or it may be, sorry, it will be made up of cast steel or rolled steel. Okay, so हे मटेरियल जे आहे कोणत्या मटेरियलचं बनवलेलं आहे? So it is made up of cast steel material or rolled steel material. For large machine and for the smaller size of machine, yoke is generally made up of cast iron. Okay, so this is the MCQ question. MCQ question आहे बघा हा. Frame, it can be made up of either cast iron. For small machine, it can be made up of a cast iron. For a big machine, or it may be large machine, it can be made up of a cast steel or a rolled steel. Now, what is the function of this yoke? Yoke's function काय बघा? The magnetic frame and the yoke, the two main purpose of this yoke are as follows. In that first one, it support the pole core and provide the mechanical protection to the inner part of the machine. Okay, so see, pole and pole show as well as winding and interpole, it can be directly fixed to that of yoke. Yoke la inner part la fix केले. So this yoke, it can be provide the mechanical protection to that of inner part. The inner part la mechanical protection देणार. Okay, as well as it will support to that of pole core. त्याला support करेल. Another one important function is that it will provide a low reluctance path for the magnetic flux. Okay, so see, what is meant by reluctance? I think you people already know. Can anyone tell what is meant by reluctance? Reluctance means what? माहिती आहे कोणाला? Hello? Anyone?
Opposition.
Opposition to the flow of flux, no? Okay, opposition to the flow of flux, it is nothing but reluctance. Okay, see, it will provide a low reluctance, म्हणजे minimum opposition कसं होईल, or it will provide a minimum opposition to the flow of flux. Flux जे काय flow होत आहे त्याला minimum opposition होईल. So like that way it will function, or it will provide a yoke, or yoke, it can be provide a minimum opposition to the flow of flux, or also it will be provide a closed path to that of flux. Flux साठी एक closed path, because flux lines, it will be flowing like this. Okay, प्रत्येक पोलनं जे काही क्रिएट केलेले फ्लक्स असतील, it will be flowing like this. So it will provide a closed path, or it may be closed loop to that of flux. Then next one part is that, next one, pole core and pole show. Pole core and pole show. See here it is pole core and pole show diagram is given. Now in pole show and pole core, what is meant by pole show and what is meant by pole core? See, the pole core and pole show are fixed to the magnetic frame. हे मी सांगितलं तुम्हाला, because it can be fixed in the yoke ला किंवा फ्रेम ला फिक्स केलेलं आहे ते by using a bolt, म्हणजे बोल्ट ने ते टाइट केलेलं असेल. Each pole core has a curved surface. Okay, see, हा पोल आहे, हा पोल आपण हा बॅक साइड आहे त्याची, हा पोल आपण इथं योकला फिक्स करणार. Here it is bolt terminal, it can be given, so we can directly fix to that of yoke. Now this pole core has a curved surface. Usually the pole core and pole shows are made up of thin cast steel. Again, here it is one MCQ question, is that it is made up of cast steel or rough iron lamination, which are riveted together under hydraulic pressure. Okay, so see, the pole core, म्हणजे हा जो काय पोलचा कोरचा पार्ट आहे तो कोर, आणि जो काय एक्सटेंडेड पार्ट असेल, this is called as shows. Okay, see, the extended part, or it is called as a show. This extended part, it can be reverted, or it is made up of cast steel and rough iron lamination, and it will be reverted. Reverted म्हणजे ते फिट केलेलं असेल by using a hydraulic pressure. Hydraulic pressure ने ते फिट केलेलं असेल. Now the poles are laminated to reduce the eddy current loss. या पोल वरती थिन लॅमिनेशन माहित असेल तुम्हाला. सपोज आपण जर सपोज वी हॅव सीन द कॉपर वायर, म्हणजे तुम्ही जर कॉपर वायर आपली बघितली असेल जी काही इंडक्शन मोटरमध्ये यूज करतो आपण. सो दिस वायर कॉपर कंडक्टर इट कॅन बी लॅमिनेशन एक कोटिंग केलेलं असेल. सो व्हॉट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस लॅमिनेशन? So function of this lamination is to provide is to reduce the ED current loss. म्हणजे जे काही लॉस होतात, so to reduce this loss we are providing a lamination, or it may be we are laminated this material, or it may be this pole. Now the extended part of this pole, हा पोल आहे बघा, याच्यावरती हे जे आहे ते वाइंडिंग आहे. So this pole having an this one is the extended part. हा extended part आहे ना, वाढवलेला part आहे. So what is the function of this? So this extended part it is called as pole core or pole show. Okay, this extended part of this pole core it is called as pole show. Okay, so see, function of this or purpose of this is that it supports the field or exciting coil. What is the function of pole? It will support the field or exciting coil. म्हणजे आपण याच्यावरती ज्या काही कॉइल गुंडाळणार आहे, वूंड करणार आहे, त्याला ते सपोर्ट करेल. सो दिस इज फर्स्ट वन फंक्शन इज दॅट इट विल सपोर्ट द पोल शो और एक्साइटिंग कॉइल, किंवा आपण ज्या फील्ड वाइंडिंगच्या कॉइल याच्यावरती माउंट करणार आहे त्याला सपोर्ट करेल. नेक्स्ट वन इज दॅट दे स्प्रेड आउट द मॅग्नेटिक फ्लक्स ओव्हर द आर्मेचर पेरिफेरी मोर युनिफॉर्मली ड्यू टू दिस पोल शो. या पोल शो मुळे काय होतं बघा, जो काय फ्लक्स डिस्ट्रीब्युशन होईल, दॅट मीन्स अ फ्लक्स डिस्ट्रीब्युशन इट इज युनिफॉर्मली फ्लक्स इट कॅन बी डिस्ट्रीब्युटेड ओव्हर अ एरिया. त्या एरियामध्ये युनिफॉर्म फ्लक्स डिस्ट्रीब्युशन होईल. नाउ इट इन्क्रीज द क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया ऑफ द मॅग्नेटिक सर्किट. ॲज अ रिझल्ट द रिलक्टन्स ऑफ द मॅग्नेटिक पाथ इज रिड्यूस. ह्या एक्सटेंडेड पार्ट मुळे, ओके, या एक्सटेंडेड पार्ट मुळे काय होतं, इट विल इन्क्रीज द क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया इन्क्रीज होतोय. So due to area it can be increased in that magnetic circuit, it result is that the reluctance of the magnetic path is reduced. Okay, reluctance कमी होईल, that means opposition to the flow of flux it can be reduces. Opposition to the flow of flux it can be reduces. That means opposition कमी झाल्यामुळे काय होईल, maximum utilization of flux utilization काय होईल, maximum होईल. So see in previous figure I will show you. पाठीमागच्या फिगर मध्ये बघा. सिमिलरली हे जे काही पोल शो आहेत किंवा पोल आहे, हे पोल स्क्वेअर टाइप मध्ये न घेता हिअर आर सम ऑफ द पार्ट इट कॅन बी एक्सटेंडेड. याचा पार्ट एक्सटेंडेड केलेला आहे. सो दिस एक्सटेंडेड पार्ट इट इज कॉल्ड एज पोल शो. इथे दाखवलेलं आहे बघा, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज पोल शो. अँड फंक्शन ऑफ दिस पोल शो दॅट मीन्स इट इज ड्यू टू इन्क्रीज्ड एरिया either uniformly flux it can be distributed, as well as flux distribution it can be uniformly, as well as the low reluctance, that means reluctance it should be reduces due to that pole show. Okay, now field or exciting coil. Okay, so field coil or exciting coil. See, the field coil is nothing but आपण त्याला जनरली वाइंडिंग म्हणतो. So that is field winding. Each pole core has one or more field coils. म्हणजे प्रत्येक पोल कोर वरती याच्यावरती एक किंवा एकपेक्षा अधिक field coils असू शकतात. Okay, so that means this is the field coil or winding. It will be placed over it to produce a magnetic field. कशासाठी ती प्लेस केलेलं असेल, to produce a magnetic field. And the enameled copper wire is used for the construction of field or exciting coil. या फील्ड वाइंडिंग साठी कोणती वायर यूज केली जाते, enameled copper wire. So generally coated copper wire, or it may be laminated copper wire, it can be used. Now the coils are wound on the former and then placed around the pole core. Okay, so this coil it can be wound like a former. म्हणजे या टाइप मध्ये, फॉर्मर टाइप मध्ये बघा, here it is given like this. It can be wound like this. आपण जनरली काय करतो, गुंडाळा करतो ना, याच्या एका पाठीमागे एक, एका पाठीमागे एक. सो सिमिलरली इट कॅन बी wound like a former, and again it can be placed in that pole. त्या पोल वरती काय केलं जातं, फिक्स केलं जाते किंवा प्लेस केलं जाते. Now when the direct current it can be passes through the field winding, it magnetize the pole. Okay, ज्या वेळेस आपण ही field winding, it is also called as exciting coil. When we will excite this coil, or when we will pass the direct current in that coil, at that situation it will magnetize the pole. याच्यामुळे काय होतील, हा जो काय पोल आहे it will be magnetized and which in turns produce the flux. पोल ज्यावेळेस मॅग्नेटाइज होतील at that situation it will be produce a flux phi. Okay, it will produce a flux phi. Then the field coils of all the pole are connected in a series. आता याच्यामध्ये सपोज 4 पोल यूज केले असेल, 4 पोल मशीन, or it may be 8 pole machine, or it may be 16 pole machine. Okay, that means these all 4 coil are connected in series. This field coil or all pole which are connected in series in a such a way that when current flows them the adjacent pole attain the opposite polarity. अशा कंडिशन मध्ये त्या कनेक्ट केलेल्या असेल सिरीज मध्ये, when the current it can be current it will be flows through them, त्याच्यामधून फ्लो होणारा जो काही करंट असेल, so the adjacent pole attain the opposite polarity. म्हणजे adjacent pole म्हणजे त्याच्या शेजारचा जो काही पोल असेल n कडून s कडला, it will attain the opposite polarity. म्हणजे सपोज पहिल्यांदा n पोल असेल, ओके, सी n पोल असेल, हिअर इट इज n पोल आहे, सपोज याची कॉइल डिरेक्शन अशी आहे, करंट याचा या डिरेक्शन न फ्लो होतोय. ओके, सो अगेन याचा ऍडजस्टंट पोल कोणता आला, एस पोल. सो याच्यामधली जे काही डिरेक्शन असेल याचं वाइंडिंग अशा पद्धतीने ओन केलं असेल, इट विल डिरेक्टेड ऍट अपोजिट. ओके, त्याचं अपोजिशन असेल. ओके, नाउ आर्मेचर. व्हॉट इज मीन बाय आर्मेचर इन गिवन फिगर? सो दिस पार्ट इट इज नथिंग बट आर्मेचर. हा जो काय पार्ट असेल, दिस वन इज पार्ट. सो ऑन दॅट आर्मेचर, हा रोटेटिंग पार्ट, त्याला स्लॉट दिलेले आहेत. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट वन कंडक्टर स्लॉट. सो दिस स्लॉट, this one is a slot. This slot it is provided outer periphery of the armature, and ha jo kai cylindrical part asel, this is nothing but armature. See here it is shown in this figure. I have shown the armature. See, this one is the armature, or it is the cylindrical part of the armature. This is the armature, and the slots are provided on the outer periphery of the armature. Armature च्या outer periphery ला काय केले बघा, slots provide केले. Okay, some slots are provided on the outer periphery of the armature. So this is the armature. Ha cylindrical drum like structure. This is the cylindrical drum like structure. This is nothing but an armature. See, the armature core of the DC generator, it is cylindrical in shape and keyed to rotating shaft. हे हा rotating shaft आहे, याच्यावरती माउंट केलेला आहे. Okay, it can be mounted on the rotating shaft. At the outer periphery of the armature, there are slots are provided. Outer periphery म्हणजे बाहेरची साइड, इनर पेरिफेरी म्हणजे आतील बाजू. ओके, सो आउटर पेरिफेरी बघा, या सिलेंड्रिकल डम लाइक स्ट्रक्चरची आउटर पेरिफेरी ही याला काय केले आहेत, स्लॉट्स प्रोव्हाइड केलेले. ओके, हा एक स्लॉट आहे, हिअर इट इज मल्टिपल नंबर ऑफ स्लॉट्स. दिस वन इज स्लॉट, अगेन दिस वन इज स्लॉट. स्लॉट म्हणजे थोडक्यात आपण काय म्हणतो त्याला, टीथ और इट मे बी अ खाच थोडक्यात.
Sir.
यस
Sir, take a sir this side.
yes sir, yes sir.
Sir, those DSY students are here. They are requested to join for the webinar. Okay, and only 5 minutes are there, sir. You can leave the class, sir. So
Okay,
that student, regular students will continue, but whatever DSY students are there, they are requested to join. Link has been shared in your WhatsApp group.
okay, okay.
So all who are the DSY students, leave this lecture immediately and join for the session. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. DSY student, please leave this lecture and join for webinar. That means career opportunity in electrical for electrical engineering graduates. So leave this class. Just we will conclude within 2 minutes. Remaining part we will see in the next lecture also. Okay. Okay. See, we will see this armature and we will conclude this lecture. Okay. Okay. We will see this part, armature core and remaining part in the next lecture. We will stop here. Thank you.
Sir, presenting.
Present, you know, I have taken a screenshot already. I have taken screenshot. So you can leave. Okay.